Alright, what's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Headshot. Thank you for joining me for my first ride review of the Ruroc Atlas 3.0. Spoiler alert, I have already ridden with this helmet. Now that I've kind of had a ride to evaluate it, now I really want to tell you what I feel about it, okay? So, if this is your first time joining, please make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thank you very much. And one of my subscribers, he wanted to know how the Bluetooth worked. I was like, man, before we get out of town, I gotta get this video up and let you know what I like and don't like about the Atlas 3.0. All right, let me start with the Bluetooth. That's what he was asking specifically about, and I'm happy to report that it works out pretty good. At 70 miles an hour, 75 on the interstate, I was still able to hear my music. And actually, I would say I was able to hear it clearer than what I can on the street glide with stock speakers at that same speed. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty clear sound. It's got a little bit of bass to it. It's actually a really decent Bluetooth system. Super easy to use as well. And that's something that I really enjoy because it's such a clean look. And it also is pretty easy to use. Now, of course, it's kind of about you know, getting used to reaching behind your head, turning up the volume, turning it on, all that good stuff. It's not too bad at all. I mean, it seems pretty intuitive, and I prefer the cleaner look as opposed to having something that's maybe a little bit easier that you can just work right there on the side. Okay, so Bluetooth system actually works good, and it works decent at highway speeds. The visor, this is something I really love, dude. I have like 6 or 7 positions of this visor, and they all stay exactly, I know you can't see that, but they all stay exactly where I want them to stay. The visor, the way the visor hooks up with the little quarter turn, little screw, is super easy as well. Obviously, the aesthetics of the helmet, I just think, are probably some of the best, if not the best, on the market. Again, I went with the Spitfire, and it is super duper awesome as far as that. Back to the Bluetooth thing one more time. They already put the pieces of Velcro for your microphone and 2 earpieces. Those are already there, and there's little 3.5mm jacks on each side of the helmet that you can just quickly and easily hook them right up. So that was very convenient. The liner is super comfortable. Now I went with an extra large, which is the size that I wear in pretty much all my helmets. This one is a little bit bigger, so I tightened the chin strap just a little bit, and I have a little bit of movement side to side and up and down, but it's nothing that a bandana, I think that would pretty much take just that little bit of extra movement out. But one thing I will say is it's super comfortable, and that is important to me. I wanted a comfortable helmet, and they deliver as far as that. The liner is soft, cheek pieces are nice. I really like the way this thing feels on the head. When I first put it on after our video, I was like, man, that feels really good. So yeah, really digging that. It's already pin lock capable with your visors, so that's good. The way that the chin strap hooks up, it's just a magnetic piece that locks into place. So if you try to pull on it in the area that you're not supposed to, it's not going to come off. But if you just pull the little strap, it comes right off. So super convenient as far as the way it just goes on and off. No more loops and looping it this way, looping it that way. It's magnetically attached, boom, but it's super secure at the same time. Ingenious design as far as that goes. The visor in the sun, by the way, I went with the tinted one, so it's not totally blacked out. I can still see through it, or you can still see my face a little bit through it. I thought I got the all blacked out one, but it kind of is what it is. But it works pretty good. I don't have my sunglasses on right now, and I feel like I'm not totally blinded by the sun with it right in my face as we're sitting right here right now. Okay, the airflow, they do call this the quietest helmet on the planet. I think they proudly pronounce. And I don't know if it's the quietest on the planet. I've had like 4 helmets. I get a little bit of road noise when I move the vent up or down, one of the two. Right now right now I have it down. I'm getting a little bit of wind noise, so those vents are opened up a bit. So of course you're gonna get a little bit of wind noise, but it's nothing. What I can say is it's quiet enough for me to hear my music with this Bluetooth system at 75 miles an hour. All right, so that's pretty cool. Another thing for you Harley riders without the WEM, okay, because this doesn't come with the WEM, which totally sucks, by the way. Well, you hook it up to your phone, now you can answer your calls and everything easily if that's something and you don't want to do the WEM on your Harley. Kind of negates the need for speakers at that point, I guess, in a way, but there is that. I kind of feel like the airflow could be a little bit better. I don't feel like I get a lot of airflow. I think it's quieter. I think the quietness of it is pretty decent, but I don't feel like I get a ton of airflow through the helmet. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of give and take, you know, trying to keep wind out as opposed to trying to let more air in. That's why they have the open and shut thing. Move the little vent up front one way or the other. I don't notice where I get a lot more or less wind, to be totally honest with you. So that's, I think, one limitation of this one. I don't feel like I get a ton of air through the helmet. And in the south, man, we're almost 8 o'clock at night. It is still muggy as crap. Anyway, one little side thing I will say, I think because of the way they have this nose piece where your nose and your mouth is during a colder month, your mouth is not shooting directly on the visor, so I think that may actually help to let air escape so it doesn't fog up. You know, obviously the pin lock is supposed to do that as well, but I think that may be one added benefit. Not only do you get that air in the center of your face, but you also are not blowing air directly on the visor. So just something else I kind of wanted to throw in there. Not too sure how it works. I'm not going to have a cold month down here for at least another 4 months, so I'll have to wait till then to really let y'all know, unless I get caught in another bad rainstorm, which is totally possible. So let's wrap all this up. It's a great Bluetooth system that looks amazing. A lot of cool features. Not the quietest lid in the world, I would say. I'd say it's definitely quieter than the Harley modular helmet and some of the Bell helmets that I've had. But as far as like compared to the Evo, the Shark that I got, I think that one might be a little bit quieter than this one. All right, so there you go. There's that. Overall, I really dig the helmet, dude. I think they did an amazing job with all the features you get in a helmet. There's something that you got to put on your head. It's miserable to wear as it is. Totally worth it though. I think they did an amazing job for the price point that you get it at. Awesome. Would I buy one again? To answer the question, yeah, for sure. I think they did a great job. So hopefully this video helped you out, and if you're looking at getting one of these, I'd say it's a pretty dang good investment. They did awesome. So there you go. There's my opinion on the Atlas 3.0. Hopefully that answered everything you needed answered. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. We will see you in the next one, and as always, hold the rubber side down.